Well, it's currently 12:30 here in central Missouri at the time of recording, and those temperatures on the rise right now, looking at the mid to upper 60s across much of central Missouri. Here in Columbia, looking at 76 degrees, seeing a lot of that cloud cover start to break up, going to be the story throughout the afternoon and overnight hours. Looking at winds back out of the west, that's going to create for some cooler temperatures, but still going to be a little bit above average today for those highs, looking at 82 degrees here in central Missouri. Some places going to be closer to 80 up north, but thankfully, with that rain we saw this morning, going to keep the pollen at bay. We're looking at lower levels today, but then we head off into Thursday and Friday. Might want to have the allergy medication back on hand because we're going to keep increasing before we see more showers start to pull in back into central Missouri Friday and Saturday. Pretty much going to look at a wet weekend until we get off to Sunday, but those primary allergens, looking at ash, oak, and mulberry, so still dealing with those tree allergens here in central Missouri. Now tonight, you're going to be out and about, 62 degrees, a little bit on the chillier side, but nothing too bad here in central Missouri. Jefferson City looking at 65 degrees, like at Ozark 64, and we're looking at partly cloudy skies, winds around 10 miles per hour, still coming out of the west. Taking a look at the ABC 17 Storm Track Future Track, we are going to be tracking more chances, like I said, for those showers and storms moving off into the weekend. Going to pretty much see moisture start to pull in Friday about midday, so it's going to be pretty scattered at this time. Then by the afternoon and overnight hours, becoming a little bit more widespread with the showers and storms. That's due to a deep low pressure system coming back towards central Missouri. Going to become pretty widespread once again with a little bit of pause by about noon. Then pretty much going to be riding out all the way until Saturday night. By Sunday morning, though, a lot of this pushing off to the east along with that low pressure system and going to be seeing a little bit of clearing, but thankfully seeing a little bit of a relief from those temperatures. Next 2 days going to continue to rise here in central Missouri, going to be back into the upper 80s once again. Heat index going to be riding around 90 degrees. Dew points start to fall off, so a little bit better with the humidity, but those temperatures also falling out. Looking at 65 degrees for the high on Saturday. Then we head off into next week, looking a little bit closer to average, but kind of nice little bit of a relief here in central Missouri. Now, with that being said, going to be tracking more chances of showers moving back into central Missouri, starting off your work week into next week.